Big meaty hooks. Big meaty hooks. I'm throwing big meaty hooks all damn night. Throwing big meaty hooks. Big meaty hooks. Big meaty hooks. I'm throwing big meaty hooks all damn night. Throwing big meaty hooks. Boom, big meaty hooks. Dude, what is up with this lighting? This lighting is atrocious. Holy crap. This lighting is atrocious. You guys notice that off the bat? What is up with the lighting? If they're in the middle of the cage, you can barely even see them. I mean, this is horrible. This is horrible lighting. Already, I'm very disappointed in the production. So this is basically Eblen versus like an unranked UFC fighter. Dude, Johnny Eblen is so plotty, man. He's slow. He's plotty. This is Bellator's like big 185-pound champ. Sean Strickland would be absolutely mincing him up right now. This is like a typical Bellator. Whoa, oh, he threw a right hand there. Johnny Eblen is looking like the most NPC, run-of-the-mill, regular, nothing special fighter I've ever seen in my life. Just based on the movement. Look at this. Look at this. Stationary. He's basically standing like Ilya Topuria minus the speed in boxing. Look at that kick. Plotty-ass kick. I'm sorry, dude. This is who people say could beat UFC top 5 fighters in the middleweight division. You guys seeing this? This is it? This is the guy? This is Johnny Eblen that the hardcore fans freaking wail about and write songs and love songs about? This is him? This is him? Absolutely no boxing. Plotty man, stationary man, flab. He's just winging overhands. Are you kidding me? This is horrible. Like, I'm actually shocked at what I'm seeing right now. Look at this. Kasangane is chewing him up. He's mincing him up in the pocket. This is the guy. This is the middleweight monster that would run through Strickland. Like, are you kidding me? He's slow as fuck. I feel like I'm watching a guy from 2005. I feel like I'm watching one of the plumbers from back in Anderson Silva's reign. Okay, maybe I'm being overly critical, but look at the speed. Like, what is he doing that's... I think Brendan Allen would beat this guy's ass. Dude, Jack Hermanson would absolutely annihilate this guy. Joe Pyfer would annihilate this guy. Imagine Roman Kopylov in front of this guy. Imagine freaking, Gregory Rodriguez would probably beat this dude up. Every single middleweight that's actually decent. Bo Nickel could probably beat him. Look at this. He's literally throwing like this. And he's kicking like this. Wow. I'm sorry, man, but wannabe hardcore fans need to shut up about these Bellator fighters. The best Bellator fighters in the world would not even make the top 10 in the UFC. Maybe the lighter weight classes guys, maybe like Patchy Mix could make top 15, top 10, maybe. This is an absolute joke. Eblen loses to Brad Tavares. That'd be a competitive fight. Brad Tavares would literally give him a really competitive fight. It's kind of sad. Eblen literally looks. You just have to look at how. You just have to look at their. Oh yeah, you knock his ass out. Eblen got knocked out. Oh my gosh, Bellator and PFL is horrible, dude. Johnny Eblen, he's about to get KO'd. Oh. He's about to get subbed. Look at this imp. Oh. He's getting absolutely pieced up. Okay, here comes the world-class grappler, Johnny Eblen. Wow. World-class wrestling. Unstoppable. Insurmountable. Bellator champion. Listen, I'm not making fun of Johnny Eblen. I'm making fun of the wannabe hardcore fans that talk about this guy like he would ruin and annihilate the average person, dude. He went 3 rounds with Fabian Edwards and was getting beat up in that fight, too. He's getting 10-8'd in this fight. Like, Impa's literally a UFC reject. So I guess Joaquin Buckley is basically worthy of being a Bellator champion. Hardcores are in shambles. No, they're probably looking at Impa Kasangade. They're going to be saying Impa Kasangade could beat Israel Adesanya. They're going to be saying Impa's got that nasty, nasty takedown defense, man. You'd give Anthony Hernandez issues all day. They'd be saying Impa Kasangade could beat Khamzat Chimaev stylistically because he has takedown defense against Johnny Eblen. You can be decent in the PFL. You can be rejected from the UFC and work your way up in the PFL. You'll never get to the top of the UFC if you're competing against guys in the PFL. Like, it's just a different level of competition. You adapt to who your competition is. This is what Johnny Eblen's level is. He's adapted to guys like Impa Kasangane, and he's losing. Eblen might grind out a little 29-28 decision victory, and hardcore fans are going to have a spasm and say that he beats Dricus du Plessis. Impa should be winning this fight 2-0. Johnny is a shoot to box master, truly a great martial art. No, he's not that good, bro. I just don't see anything that's impressive about him. Horrible jab, slow. The only thing he has is toughness and cardio, and that's kind of the only thing I see from him. But I love how this guy hypes himself up like he's absolute world class, elite, could be a champion no matter the promotion. So come to the UFC and test that theory out. When these Bellator fighters talk about, I could be a champ in the UFC, come on, dude, like, stop. How about you test the theory, man? Guru said Eblen beat Leon. Yeah, he's out of his mind. That's like, Guru says that those takes are like weasel takes. That's literally a weasel take. Like that is a horrible take. This guy has absolutely no chance against Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards would be way too fast for him. He'd be able to keep the distance. Eblen wouldn't even get close. Wouldn't even get close to him. It'd literally be the Colby Covington fight over and over again. If anything, Colby's better than Eblen. Colby beats Johnny Eblen, dude. Oh, John McCarthy's on screen? No way. Johnny Eblen took down Kasangane. I guarantee you we're going to see comments on Instagram saying Johnny Eblen could be a world champion in the UFC. Give him his respect. Best middleweight in the world. MMA Fighting on SBN is going to have him number 1 on their pound-for-pound ranks as well. Fucking hell, dude. I can't wait till this guy gets on the mic and hypes himself up for that shit performance. Yes, I wasted money on this bullshit, unfortunately. I feel stupid, man. I feel real dumb, but it is what it is. Eblen's going to win. That's not surprising. 15-0, undefeated, best middleweight in the world. I can't wait for these freaking hardcore fans to glaze this guy's absolute dog crap performance. Johnny Eblen, dude. Johnny Eblen ain't got nothing against him. Respect, but come on. Like, you calling yourself the best fucking middleweight in the world is an absolute joke. If he's about to call himself the best middleweight in the world, that's an absolute joke. That was a low-level fight. Got to give it to Impa. Got cut, became a millionaire less than 2 years later. Respect, man. Like, he probably made good money in this fight too. Respect. Shout out to Johnny Eblen. That was a good performance. But I just can't stand the people that glaze Bellator champions and say that they're better than UFC guys. They're coping. They're trying to be different. They know that's not true. Mike Tyson probably beats him right now. Dude, let's see everyone's reaction to the Eblen fight. Massive reminder that the UFC is levels above. Nice. I wonder if Eblen thinks he can beat Drickus. He arguably lost that fight. He'd get nice. People are waking up to Eblen being not as good as, the hardcores think. Just another guy outside of the UFC who claims he beat the champ there, but in reality probably wouldn't even be in the rankings. Nice, dude. This guy says, okay, Jimmy. Okay, yeah, that's a horrible response. It's true. Fighting at Pinar del Rio, Cuba. He stands at 8 feet 10 inches tall, 455 pounds. Lucas, the Giant, Tracy.